Hi everybody. It's the 27th of October and we are really getting close now to the big day. This is Jim Towns, the host normally of 66 Horror Flicks, which we just had our final episode of the season yesterday. But we're not done here on October Country. We got a couple more days to go. So, as we get closer to Halloween, I'm going back to some of the originals. That scratching you're hearing, by the way, is one of my cats. Here we are. We got Karloff, the Uncanny, in The Mummy. The Mummy came out a year or so after Dracula and Frankenstein. There's no, it might interest you to know, there is no actual Egyptian myth that anyone has learned about that has to do with mummies coming back to life and attacking living people. It wasn't what the process of mummification was about. This is a modern invention based on, partially based on the idea of Dracula. It was the idea to create a vehicle for Boris Karloff that where he could speak and act and have the same kind of uncanny presence that Lugosi had in Dracula. So they basically took the Stoker story of a dead thing coming back to life and coming after the living, and found another home for it. They even recast Edward Van Sloan, who played Dr. Van Helsing, and Dr. Waldman in Frankenstein in this one. So there you go. Some things about the movie that really stand out to me. Karloff's makeup, first of all, the Jack Pierce makeup. Ironically, he only spends a very short amount of time covered in bandages as the actual mummy. Later movies have kind of, the Hammer films, even the later Universal films, and obviously more modern films, have created this idea of the mummy as this shambling mound of bandages and linen and stuff. But it's only this first scene, which we're watching right now in the film, that Karloff actually is wrapped in the gauze. After that, he disguises himself as this Ardith Bay character in order to get what he wants. This scene, I think the whole movie's great. I think the whole movie's worth watching. But if you were to just sort of want to take a peek at this film, you can watch this one scene and at the beginning of the film and really see like the best part of the film. This incredibly slow building of tension without almost any sound of the awakening of Im-ho-tep in this film. I kind of defy you to find something more uncanny and creepy. Uncanny, in keeping with Karloff's nickname. It's incredible, and then this suddenly the scream right at the end. Fantastic. My kittens are going crazy here. This alone, if you were going to go see the movie in a theater, this alone is worth the price of admission. If not, this is worth the price of logging onto YouTube and searching The Mummy and seeing this scene. Anyway, beautiful thing, beautifully shot and put together by Karl Freund, who had shot Dracula, who had also shot Metropolis and a few other pretty well-known films. By all accounts, not the friendliest guy. Did not get along with Zita Johann, who is the lead actress. There's a famous, supposedly deleted montage of this of her character, Anxanamen, reincarnated through time in several stages. I think in a Roman era and in another era before she's reincarnated here in this 1930s era. That was deleted from the film, so we don't have that. Apparently there was a moment where she was a Christian being fed to lions. I don't know. Maybe that's one of those things that will someday actually appear, or maybe it was never filmed. We're not sure. But anyway, that is your slightly longer episode of October Country for the night. I guess I have more time to spend on this now that 66 Flicks is wrapped up. So that's it. Thanks for all of you for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow.